Stuck him. Oh, get out of that logs. That's a decent sized one. There we go. Catching some flathead bait here in the back of a creek. It's June 1st. It's that dreaded time of year when the spawn is here. Got me a tank full of perch. I'll try to catch a few shad and a handful of bluegills. See if I can't catch some flatheads. Catching some bugs in the face though. I'm sure it's gonna be real bad when I have my lights on. Just running the neck mount right now. I ain't got my other GoPro set up yet. Figured I'll just run the neck while I'm back here bluegill fishing. I'm not anchored up or anything. I'm just using my trolling motor around. Little piece of night crawler. Cast around if I don't get hit quick. Oh, there we go. Boom. If I don't get hit quick, I oh, that's not a bluegill, that's another perch. Once I get a little more, I'll put them on my big. I brought my big tank today, since I'm gonna be using big live bait, and I want to try to keep my shad alive. I think that worm's about had it. Yeah, it's just a few feet of water back here. Tons of structure. A little bit of flow. It's kind of pushing me back. You can probably hear the spillway from here. It's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Rain keeps being spotty. Hopefully it don't thunderstorm. It says it's going to, then it says it doesn't, then it says it's going to, then it says it doesn't. So I said to heck with it and just send it anyways. Alright, try a little further up in here. Get up in there. Oh, something jumped. Come on. Take it. Gotcha. Another perch. Well, came here for the bluegills, getting the perch. Easy there, buddy. I already had a bunch of perch. Just hoping for some big bluegills. Oh, that was stone a worm. Alright, let me reworm and put these guys in the tank. Move those, I can guarantee I'm gonna step on them. Come on. Gotcha. They're a bluegill. Not a big one. Go get us a few more. Try for a handful of shad. But I ain't gonna sit there and cast for hours to net. Alright, so we got about 6 bluegills and a lot of perch, so that will do us in that department. Let's go try to catch us a few shad. Well, I was throwing for some shad and I feel something a little heavier than shad in here. Oh my. That's not cool. Just a big channel cat. He gets stuck. Oh heck. Whew, he got out. Usually channel cats are bad at catching nets. They'll get all tangled up. Well, they're back here after this shad, which I'm not really getting good. Just a few, couple blitzers and a bunch of thread here. All right, so I'm anchored up here. We got a lot of rocks and logs and stuff. And we out here on Lake Hickory. I got a nice big white perch here. It's a jumbo from Lake Norman. That I've had in my tank for a good while now. And we're gonna run him live. And hopefully a big flathead or striper's gonna get him. Definitely got some current flowing right now. The scales out of the way. So I should definitely attract something. Now there are slim to none blue catfish in this lake, so I'm definitely not expecting to catch them. That and they are. It is June. June 1st. So blues have definitely been getting on the spawn by now. So, figured I'd just drive right by the house and try Lake Hickory. Try to get some big flatheads instead of making the haul to Norman. Or it's not the best of time for blues with the spawn going on. I got some bluegills that we caught earlier. Caught a few perch. Plus I had all these perch from the bait tank. Got a handful of shad. Not the best sizes. We got a lot of logs and rocks around us. Depths, we got shallows to 20 feet. And I got my big tank here. Keep all this bait alive. And once some start dying, we'll cut them up. I'm sure these shad will die off pretty quick. Definitely not ideal size. Good for a channel. So hopefully we'll catch us some channels here too. Some big ones. That kind of is one perk where there's not really blue cats in this lake. The channels get pretty big. Wouldn't surprise me if there's a state record in here, which I think is 27 pounds now. No, it was 23 there for a while. I think one caught a 27 pounder here in North Carolina. Let's see here. It's hard to find a specific fish with all these different ones I got in here. There we go. There's a bluegill. Now that current is pretty good. I'm not gonna stay a super long time out here. Just depends on how it goes. Since we're running live though, I'll probably give it a good soak. It's one thing I hate doing is changing anchor with a bunch of live bait. Alright, so bluegill on that one. It's gonna be hard to remember what I got in each rod. Shad on this. Oh, something's got my bluegill spooked already. It's right here at 8 o'clock, so we're about at sunset. All right. I do have one big gizzard in here. There we go. Oh, come back here. Get back here. Trying to kill himself in the corner of the tank. Knowing my luck, something will suck him right off the hook. Get off there. Definitely not the best shad run. All right, let me get the rest of these rods casted out. And hopefully we'll get one going down here soon. All right, something's on the bluegill. Oh. Well, it was. Let's see if he's still there. Oh, watch that be a channel cat. Nope, that's not a channel. I think we got us a flathead. Right up in them rocks. Yeah, that's a flathead. He is turning my boat. Right up in them rocks, that bluegill. Oh, good grief. What we got here? Yep. See how good he's hooked. Yeah, it's a good hook. I think it's hard to tell he won't come in here. Come on up in here. Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. Not a monster, but that's a decent one. Real quick. Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. Let's get that hook out of here. Oh, there we go. Oh, seas in the 20s. Nice fighting flathead. Alright, I'm gonna dig my scale out. Let's see what this feller is. Alright, first flathead of the night. 22 pounds, 6 ounces, 35 inches long. Live bluegill. Alright, it'll get bigger. Now I got a huge daggum tree in my line right here. Oh, that's gonna be a mess. Gonna lose my big perch. I tried to grab it before it went down behind my boat. A big Norman perch. Get me hung another rod too. This current is ripping. Come on up here. Now watch it getting my other lines. Nope, still got my perch. Oh heck, it's all tangled around that thing there. My pump is making a god-awful noise in that tank. Just your bilge pump from Academy Sports. I use to aerate the tank. Sounds like the motor's burning out in it. There we go. And it's heading towards some other rods. Crap it. I think it might miss him. There we go. All right. Hopefully it don't get in that one. Okay. Yeah, too bad I ain't got too many bluegills that size. Got about 6 or 7 in here. Whoa. That's on shad. Oh, I think I just turned that off. I don't think this is a flathead. Nope, that feels like a channel cat. Cause it is. Feisty fella. Solid channel. Say about 7 pounds. Yeah, they get big here in Lake Hickory. So by the bank. So if this continues, I think I might just shoot that perch up in those rocks too. So I think I'll do that. Hopefully. There's some more flatheads stacked up in these rocks. There's rocks all over on the sonar there. There we are. All right, and bait these 2 rods up, get them out there. Hopefully they'll keep hammering down. That rod going down already. Right up on the bank. Tons of bugs. I think we got another flathead. Oh my God, the bugs. Where is my, I don't know. Yeah, he's heading towards the anchor rope. Yeah, it's a flathead. Oh man. Oh, it wasn't a lot. Yep, that's definitely a flathead. There's my lamp. Oh, nope. That's not a flathead. He fought like it though. Come on up in here. Yeah. No, don't do that. Come here, you stubborn thing. That's a solid channel cat. Oh, these bugs. It's the bad thing about needing all these lights for the camera. He felt a little bouncy, but I was like, nah, he's tugging too hard. But it's a solid channel cat. He fought for all his worth. I can't remember what was on that. I think either a bluegill or cut shad. I ain't been here long. And got all the rods casted out. Yeah. 8 pounds, 9 ounces. So almost a 2-digit channel cat. Heck of a fighter. Thought it was a flathead. Yeah, I'm further down than I was anchored originally. We got a lot of structure and rocks. Trees on the bank, rocks on the bank. So these little gizzards I got, just cutting them like that. Slinging them out there. So that's what was on there, or a live bluegill, I can't remember. Depths, we got various depths, sub 10 to 20s. Just depends where it falls on the rocks and up in the bank. Current's still ripping. So we'll give it a good soak here. See what we come up with. Hopefully some more flatheads. But channel cats like that I don't mind. Put up a good fight. Yeah, let's see here. There's another shad. Oh. So 3 in a boat so far. Not sure how long we'll stay out. But luckily, don't have a long drive home. Now it is 9:40. All right, let's give it a bit. See if another rod goes down. There we go. That looks like a bouncing channel to me. Let's see if he's buttoned up. What we got? Damn bugs flying my ear. Yeah, definitely a channel cat, I do believe. Yep. Another decent one. That was on live bait. Ouch, that hurt my hand. Thought I had it by the swivel. Skinny guy. Barely hooked and that played in his mouth. Skinny, I'd say probably 6-7 pounder. In you go. Yeah, some of them might not be able to get those big perch in their mouth. Well, 3 channels, 1 flat. Hopefully we can get our flathead numbers up. All right, so let me put on another live out there. Try to find us a bluegill. Perch. I think about all I got left is perch. One tiny shad. There's bluegill. Not a big bluegill. We'll see what he gets, what he brings in. I got that little over where I wanted. There we go. Another one going down right by the bank. Feels like another channel. Very floppy. Yep. Channel cat. We came for the flats, but we're hammering the channels. That's not the best hook, but if he pops off, he pops off. Oh, oh. solid channel. I keep hearing popping over here. 6-7 pounder. I'm not really, which that is the unfortunate thing, is they're hitting the bait that I have the least of, which is shad and bluegills. Let's see. Yeah. That's definitely not ideal size, but we'll throw it out there. Oh, that's my net. My net keeps bouncing, that's what I keep hearing. Keep thinking a rod's going down. Little guy. Yep. That bluegill. Yeah, this bluegill rod's bouncing. Ooh, that flathead got my finger starting to burn. Yeah, I'll check that rod here in a little bit. See if he took that bluegill off or not. That's the thing about channel cats. They'll slam a live bluegill and kill it, and then go on their way. That's a good takedown. Hopefully that's a flathead. I don't think it is, because that rod is bouncing. And channel. That's a big one. Ooh. Got some rough, skinny guy. Big head. That's a male, all right. Big old swollen head, skinny body. About the same range, 7-8 pounds. Not a good look. And back in there. That was another live one. Live perch, I do believe. Live perch or live gill. He sure sucked it down wherever it was. And I got a ton of them. Oh. Surprised no stripers. But Does seem all the action's right here by the bank. Up by the bank, up in the rocks and brush. All right, let's see what else we get here. All right, looks like he finally bent down on that bluegill. That's another channel. Maybe. Digging a little bit. Yep, another channel. We got 7 in the boat now, I think. That lost track. Well, they are cleaning me out of bait. Ooh. That got you in the eye. Oh, there you go. Still got the, see a little bluegill in his mouth. Sucked it down. A little pork belly. Feisty channel. Back you go. All right. That was bluegill. I think that's 7. And I don't think I have any more bluegills. Ooh. Start cutting perch up, start getting low. Yep, no more bluegills. Slap out this piece of shad there. Yeah, thinking there a little bit. We'll pull up here. Because I don't think there's any flatheads here. We've hammered the channels. No flatheads. So clean me out of perch and gills. All right, let's see what else we get here. All right, one on this side, river channel. Oh, yep, that's another channel. Yep. Channel cat. Another solid channel. Oh. I think that's 8, 7 or 8. Lost track. Still fun pounding the channels. All right, we'll slap us out a perch fillet. And we'll cut that in half. All right. Come on. Slap on perch fillet. Boy, we've hammered some channels in this anchor. All right, I think another little bit. I think we'll pull up, find us a new anchor. Well, they just seem to shut off here. I tried another anchor, been here about an hour or so, not a nibble. All the current stopped too, so that might kind of help shut them down. But it's just a quick trip down from the house, just a few hours. So it's almost 1 a.m. So we're gonna head back to the ramp. Not a bad trip, especially for spawn being on. I was hoping for a little more flatheads, but decent 22 pounder. Oh, I still got a handful of perch left. So we'll get at it next weekend. I'll probably try up on Roadhiss, upriver, get in the colder water. That way they might not be on the spawn up there. And I just got a bunch of rods snapped here with all of these rocks. It's kind of the problem trying for flatheads. You're going to get hung. But let me go ahead and sign off here. We'll get at it next weekend. Well, if you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can also check me out on these other platforms right here listed on the picture.